So you're in school, and you know you're kind of getting bullied and so forth. Like, at what point did you meet XXXTentacion and Ski Master Slump, the Slump God, and the rest of that crew?
Um, this was when I was like 15. I met X at a girl's house, and my current manager, his old manager, Will, had dropped him off. And at first, we didn't get off. We wasn't friends at first because he didn't know who I was, and he wasn't really a friendly person. And then, throughout me being around the area that he was in, we started hanging out more. And then we just grew, honestly. He just took me in as a little brother. I met Ski through my other friend, my other homeboy, Bills. And then I guess everything was just mutual, so everybody just linked up together one day. And then, yeah.
I guess there was a situation where you were being bullied, and X kind of stepped in.
Yeah. X was like staying over my house a couple times. And then he would like pick me up from school. And basically, some days, like, I would just have very bad days. And like, when he picked me up from school, I'd just be really depressed. He'd ask me what's going on. At first, I didn't want to tell him because I knew how he was. You know what I'm saying? I know what he would do for me. So at first, I didn't want to tell him. And they got to a point where I had to tell him. So I told him I was getting bullied. And then, from there, we gathered up a whole bunch of people, and then we just resolved that shit.
Oh, so you guys rolled up on the bully?
Yeah.
Okay, and just beat him up, basically?
I don't want to get into the detail with it, but we resolved the situation.
You resolved the situation. Okay. And then after that, y'all became closer, I assume?
Yeah, very close.
Okay. Did you have, at the time that you met X, like he was still in high school also? Oh, he was older?
Nah, I believe he dropped out.
Oh, he dropped out.
Yeah.
Okay. But you guys were about the same age?
Nah, I was 15, he was 17, 18.
Okay. Okay. And was he rapping at that time?
Yes, he been rapping.
He'd been rapping.
Yeah, this is when, like, Members Only Volume 1 type shit.
Okay. So then, and he already had the whole members only thing.
Yeah, but it was just him and Ski at the moment.
Okay. And you described kind of how the whole members only thing kind of came together, where you guys actually had meetings and you guys had like a plan on how to, send out music and everything. I thought that was really, really dope because you don't see, especially, high school kids with that type of plan and that type of organization. So talk about how that kind of started to come together.
Shit, bro. X was a very, very, very intelligent and smart human being. And, like, he planned everything out. And, like, basically he just told us what to do. And how it worked was, like, it was just a whole bunch of us. Like, literally, it was, like, 30 people in a group chat. It was, like, maybe 10 people overseas, 5 different people from other states, and, like, 15 of us, like, down here in Florida. And basically, like, we would have meetings maybe like every week or so. We would meet up at a local McDonald's down the street, and we would use this app called Google Sheets. And basically, he would give everybody goals for the month to do. And everybody's goals was, like to just send out his music or Ski's music to random people, go on everybody's DMs, send links, this and that, so forth. And it got to a point where, like, we didn't have to do it no more. You know what I'm saying? And then everything just went up from there.
Okay, now this is before Look at Me dropped?
Nah, this is, before and after.
Okay.
Before and after, yeah.
Okay, so you're hanging out and you have this crew, this members only crew, and XXXTentacion is sort of the head of this, organization.
Facts.
He puts together this song, and do you remember the first time you heard "Look at Me"?
Yeah, I heard it in my close friend's parking lot, Ken Soul's parking lot. And I was astonished. Like, I was like, shit, this shit fire. And then, a couple days later, this shit just blew the fuck up.
Okay, now was he in jail during this time?
Unfortunately, yeah, he was.
Right, because I remember that song blew up while he was locked up, and yeah, and I remember in the No Jumper interview, he was describing how like the song, along with that mugshot, kind of sort of created its own sort of energy.
Yeah, facts. Viral.
So suddenly, you've been fucking with this dude, and he's got a song that's starting to really start to get huge.
Yeah.
What started to change at that point?
Nothing. Everything was still the same.
Okay.
I mean, like, our lives changed a little bit, but, like, everybody still stayed the same.